SmackDown has become must-see television once again, and it's not because of the reason you think. Yeah, SmackDown debuted on USA last night, and I tuned in for one specific reason. I didn't tune in to the guys that were going to take over the show, the wrestlers. I tuned in for Mauro, who, if you guys don't know, and I had a brain fart last night. I mean, I know exactly who he is because I watch show boxing every month, but I had forgot about it for a second. I'm sitting there listening to the new announce team on SmackDown, and I go, man, he kind of sounds like, I'm trying to like relate it to people he sounds like. I'm like, he kind of seems like a Scott Stanford. Wait a minute, oh my God, it's Showtime Boxing. I love him. And then from the first 5 minutes on, Mauro captured the show. He, in one night, made me, I was popping so hard on Twitter last night. If you guys miss SmackDown, you got to go watch it. I haven't watched SmackDown in 7 months. Other than the occasional highlight, I don't tune in. I have it on my DVR. I do not watch SmackDown. Him and Jerry Lawler is kind of going heelish on commentary again, which is fantastic. And then you just have Byron Saxton who's just sitting there. The whole time, I'm just like, I'm feeling bad for the other two because Mauro's going off and he's doing his commentating and he's bringing the matches to life, and the other two are just, I'm like, can they just not talk and let him do everything? And the more he's going on and bringing these matches to life, like he brought the matches, like the Kalisto Alberto Del Rio match, I was feeling a big match presence because of him. Like, you do not understand. That does not happen in WWE anymore. WWE is so focused on corporate shilling and WWE Network and everything. And even that, when he promoted the WWE Network, I went to myself, damn, that man's got a point. I need the WWE Network. I was fine with him corporate shilling. Now, I'm not going to, bash Michael Cole. Michael Cole has done his job for the last 10 plus years. Michael Cole has been a great asset to the company, and it's true, ever since the WWE Network came out, Michael Cole has gotten very annoying because he's the product shilling guy. JR said that's the reason he really couldn't be an announcer anymore, because they're not focused on calling the match. They're so focused on shilling stuff. Well, now you got a guy like Mauro coming in, who he's going to shill stuff. The company is a corporate company. They have partners. They got to promote movies, the network. I'm fine with that. Just to get to hear his voice. Him and Rutan are doing, Boz Rutan are doing their MMA podcast. He's on Showtime. He's trying to get into MMA now, kickboxing, like everything. He is the commentator I want on Monday Night Raw. And it is my prediction within 2 years he will replace or be a part of the broadcast team on Raw. And if he is not at WrestleMania, I would be very disappointed. He knows his stuff. He knows what he's talking about, and he brings a fight to life. And like I said, if you haven't watched SmackDown, maybe you're missing, or maybe you don't really know what I'm talking about. I highly suggest you go check it out, or even listen to the clips on YouTube. And this isn't me just getting the hype train up on WWE, because for those of you guys who know, I said a couple weeks ago that if the WWE is not good, I'm not making WWE videos. I am not promoting them for putting out shit content. I watch Breaking Bad. I tune in. I'm a fan. I watch it. I enjoy the hell out of it. I rewatch it. That doesn't happen in WWE, because when TV shit, you still talk about it. I just don't tune into other shows. So that's what I did. And for the first time, he got me into watching SmackDown in 7 months. And to me, that speaks volumes. Now, there's a lot of guys that are coming over to SmackDown, and I think he can really help. When Daniel Bryan wanted the ball on SmackDown, he said, give me the World Heavyweight Championship. Let me run SmackDown. Put me on the B show. I will carry it and make it into something big. Now, the Ryback is saying that. You had Kalisto on the show last night, and I'll admit, some of this, like the Miz TV segment, was kind of weird. And, a lot of people during the spoilers were saying, the main event with them turning into a street fight, a double count out, was a stupid finish. But then you watch them Laredo brawl, and you're just listening to Mauro, and he's going off. And you're like, this is a big fight feel. They're beating the hell out of each other. And I bought into it. We have not had this in the WWE, and I cannot emphasize this enough. We have not had an announcer like Mauro, and I hope to God, and I want this hashtag to take over. Hashtag Mauro for Raw. Ashton gave it to me on Twitter. Thank you very much for the suggestion, man. Mauro for Raw has got to happen. I'm sorry. There is no way around it. He makes storylines, and it's only his first night. For all we know, he could tank tomorrow. But after what I saw tonight, I do not see that as a possibility. I do not see Mauro as being a guy who, is it one true? I think he is going to be the commentator, man. I don't know how long he's going to stay in WWE. He's already got so many other commitments. Like, I would be worried right now about somebody stealing Mauro away from the WWE. Like, that's how good I think he is. If you have ever watched a boxing match on Showtime or a boxing match that he's commentated, you know what I'm talking about. You feel it. It brings it to life, and especially with where WWE is now with crap storylines. There was really no storyline between Kalisto and Alberto Del Rio, and he made it feel like it should have been almost a main event. Like, the fact that you can do that is what commentary does. WWE knows this because back in the day with Jim Ross and Jerry Lawler, they made it. The stuff in the ring was one thing, but the call is the thing that makes it even better and steps up everybody else's game. If I'm a wrestler in the ring and I know the guy on the outside is putting me over and making this match seem like something way bigger than it is, it makes my job in the ring, and obviously I don't know anything about the ring because I've stepped foot in the ring, but I've never actually done anything in the ring. It makes me feel a hell of a lot better knowing that he is talking about my match, that he is commentating about what I'm doing, how I'm doing it. He's not sitting there talking about other stuff, promoting other stuff, not watching the match, just kind of lollygagging the commentary. He is getting in there. Now, I don't know if they're just kind of doing this for SmackDown because it's a little bit more edgy. They can be a little bit more risky. They don't have as many people that tune in as Monday Night Raw. I don't know. Like I said, I don't know if this is going to change necessarily down the line. I don't know if this is headed to a point where other commentators can't necessarily keep up with him or, a change. Like I said, Jerry Lawler going heelish last night, and I didn't even notice it at first because I was so caught up with Mauro. It wasn't until later on in the show that I realized, damn, for the first time in 10 years, we kind of got a heelish Jerry Lawler. And Jerry Lawler can do that now because he's on SmackDown. He's not on Raw. He doesn't have to worry about it. So the question becomes, when I thought about this last night, was who would I want to announce Raw and SmackDown if Mauro took over everything? If he just became the new Michael Cole, who would you want in the pay-per-view booth with him? And like I said, if he's not at Mania, I would be very disappointed. If he's not at Fastlane, I would be disappointed. I would buy Fastlane on the network just to hear him talk. Honest to God. Right now, the impressions in my mind when it comes to WWE, and I'm saying this because WWE has screwed up a lot of people. The Social Outcast is starting to catch on. The New Day is catching on. They are on a little bit of a roll, and Mauro makes that even better. If they fuck up Mauro, Ronaldo, I would feel like that was a last hope for me for the WWE. They can screw up storylines. They can screw up stories, but if you now have one of the best announcers in your possession and you do not utilize him to the max, I would fully lose faith in the WWE. 100%. Now, it may be a little bit early to call for him to do Raw pay-per-views. Like I said, he's been a fan for a long time. If you watch the video on WWE, YouTube's channel, he has wanted to do this. He is very good at what he does. So WrestleMania or Raw might be a little too fast right now. But in terms of what he brings to the table and where WWE is with network subscriptions and TV ratings, he needs to be the guy. They need a refresher. I think him on Raw, I think him on pay-per-views is the boost we need. And this isn't even storyline related. This isn't them screwing something up, making something awesome, finally writing good television. This is them putting out the crap they're putting out, but having a guy that turned that crap last night into, I'm going to watch SmackDown from now on. So Mauro, thank you so much. I hope all the best. I hope the sky is the limit for you as an announcer in the WWE. I hope you guys agree with me. Let me know what you think in the comment section below. And until next time, my name is Tubby, and we will see you all later.